Alright, so I broke my tractor again. Anybody that's got these later model Craftsman 6500s, evidently that's a common problem. You can see it's been patched before I got it. This brake here was only held together. There was literally like two pieces of sheet metal spot welded to it. This one's broke here too, I think. That don't look like a factory weld to me. So I don't know. I don't think there's no crack on the inside that I can feel. Well, there's a crack, but it wasn't broke. But I'm going to attempt. I welded this to it, and the metal I used was not very strong, and it just tore in two. So I'm going to do my best to get that out of there, and then take a piece of tube steel, this stuff here. I'm going to do my best to run it all the way down through there to there. I know I got to notch it around that. I ain't cutting that off because that's some good weld there. On that big chunk there, it's burned in there good and it's holding. But I'm going to cut around it. Go from about there all the way up, and I'm going to run a bead all the way down, top and bottom. But I can only run it up to that because that's the bracket that holds the deck adjustment. I don't want to weld that. I could, because there is a bolt there that holds it. Well, nope, that goes all the way across, so I need to leave this where I can take it off. So I can't rightly weld that to it, but I can weld this piece around it, and if I go all the way up there, and I'm gonna do the other side too this time, but what I'm gonna do first is try and clean this crap here up and maybe put a tack or two there to hold it, and then mark this and cut it. I don't know. I may just bend all that shit in, and that there I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta fix it because my grass is getting terrible. So let's get to it. Okay, I've got it pulled in together. It's where it needs to be as far as straight with the original pieces of frame. I hope to put a big fat tack right there just to hold it, so that I can know better how to notch that piece of tubing. And this is going to be, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I hope it is. I wish I could go all the way up there, but I decided to just go about halfway on that big fat piece. It's better than a 1/4 inch. And then once I've got this side tacked up real good, I get the other side tacked up real good and welded back together. I may take another piece of tubing because there's room inside here to go on the inside. I may take another piece of that tubing and go as far both ways as I can and weld it to the inside, but that'll require dropping the transaxle, taking the fuel tank out, which I should do anyways, but the last time I welded it I didn't catch nothing on fire. I poked up a pair of wet blue jeans up in there around the fuel line, and up in here, which I gotta go find a pair of blue jeans to wet. Somebody's been in there before, because that is a big nut instead of a spacer. This thing's it runs great. It cuts awesomely well. But evidently, this is a DGS6500. Dirty as snot. I've been using the crap out of it. But I've called probably 5 different people around local, and then some in several counties away, that deal with used lawn tractor stuff, and evidently it's a common problem, because I've had no less than 2 of them tell me, man, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do but other than weld the frame. So evidently it's a common problem with these tractors. But it is what it is. I will cobble it back together and go from there. Gotta get my welding machine pulled over here. That's it there on my cart, and see about ventilating the gas fumes out of here. I'll get my fire extinguisher too, and try my new hood out, see if I can see any damn better. I will show progress. Alright. Yes, I know. It's in there. It's hard to weld in there, but I think I got it burning pretty good. That's burning fairly good. I'm gonna get some more right along in there. Over here, my ground, I think, I don't know. There's a pretty good gap there I gotta try and fill too, so I don't know how that's working out. Not real well, obviously. But I'll get it. Then I gotta lay on my back and try and weld above my head. Not very experienced at that. Well, I'm not experienced at all at that. This bolt here will have to be, the bolts will have to be taken out with a wrench if I ever have to take it loose. Which hopefully I don't. But get this side welded up, and then I'll attempt the other side. It needs done too. Hopefully that tubing will add a little bit of rigidity right there, and it might quit breaking. It's a very, very, very poor design on Craftsman's part, or Husqvarna. They tell me that this is a Husqvarna second. They make the Husqvarna. If it don't pass their Q&A, it goes to Craftsman. If it don't pass there, it goes to Poland Pro. If it don't pass there, it's just to Poland. And then after that, it's just sold to Lowe's, Home Depot, and they put that quality farm badge on it, and so on and so forth. And all that is not my weld. I did not do that. That there is a good weld. That's a really good weld. But it's a good, pretty bead. I'll put it that way. I don't think it's a good weld, but it's a pretty bead. I did not do all of this crap. It was already done. I am going to put some more bead in there, go back and forth to hopefully hold, because you just weld the top and it ain't no better off than it was. I will say that hood, Jackson hood, needs cleaned, but I can see a lot better with it than I can with my cheap auto darkening. So maybe I'll learn to weld. But if I can get a, that's hot. If I can get a good bead from there all the way back, get that filled in and run a good cover, it should hold, I hope. I need to get my damn yard mowed. What I'll probably do is fix this side, put it back together, mow my grass, spray it off, bring it back in, and if this holds up, I'll fix the other side. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Well, I got some deep, good solid burns in there. I had a lot to fill in. It's ugly, I know, but I got some spots on the bottom. I'm working on that slowly because I don't want to burn it up. Get in there. I gotta get in there and fill that in, maybe, if I can. I don't know. Hopefully I get this sumbitch where I can use it today. We'll see. Well, it is back together and does not appear to be folding in half like it was. The other side is where it was. I just fixed this side for now. I'll get the other side later. Well, it's cutting. It's doing its thing and doing it just as well as it did before. It's hard to watch for toys, dodge toys, and drive at the same time, so no action. But I'll edit this and get it up tonight. It worked, and when I start on the other side, I'll show how rigged it is. It's almost as bad as the other side, but I keep that up so it don't lump up the grass. I do have a bagger over there for that tractor, but anyways, I hope I'm getting my face in here. Should be. I don't know. I will edit this tonight, get it uploaded. I've not done a video in a little bit, so priorities. It happens. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas. Alright, later.